For like 10 years or something. I mean, it's quite a while.
It was here for, it was in that call for at least 4 years.
Yeah. I don't have a whammy bar anymore. That can make do. Bend the neck.
Heck, bend the neck.
Yeah.
Well, whenever y'all ready here, Whippers reuniting. You got Dirt Reynolds, Billy Dynamite, Guy Parker, Lance Steele. Of course, show next weekend, Being the Glass Top 100 party. How do you all feel about getting back together again? 2 years.
It's been a while, but we're going to try to pull it off. We've got some practices coming up and try to get everything back together.
Hopefully we don't disappoint.
Yeah.
Well, now
we have to remember everything again.
Yeah, it's been like a year and a half since we've been in the room together.
When was your all's last show?
Halloween.
That was December.
After the Sound Factory show.
It was December of 06.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we did any shows in 07 at all.
Yeah, we canceled New Year's.
Almost 2 years.
Didn't we cancel New Year's?
Something like that.
I think we got
that was when we broke up at one time. That's a different break.
That's when I was selling bottles.
Yeah, that's when he was selling bottles.
That's when I was selling bottles.
That was like a year before that.
Describe the genesis of the show. How did you get approached with Roadblock? Was email, a call?
Billy's brother was going to do a documentary on where the bar got the top 100 dives or whatever, and so he thought, what better way to celebrate it than have us come back? Because I mean, we've pretty much made this place happen.
Well, now of course.
I think it might be the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, now what? As far as the Glass, getting that recognition, you heard a lot about the people that come to the Glass. What is it about the Glass that you think gets that recognition?
It's just welcoming. It's a warm place to come hang out. Yeah, you can talk to a stranger in here, and there's not gonna be any problems. They're not gonna try to fuck you in the ass or anything.
Withered with age, but it gives it that nice wisdom.
It's like age is like a nice liqueur.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, look, you got all this shit all over the walls, and you got like all the flyers and the stickers and everything. I mean, just the interior had changed. I mean, you compare this bar with the other bars in town, it's a lot more comfortable being here. It's kind of like being in somebody's basement hanging out.
It's like going back to your old grade school and seeing your old teachers.
Yeah. Where like the other bars in town, it seems more like they're more sterile.
Yeah.
Where this place is more,
it's very real. It seems very real.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of stuff's going on here, and especially upstairs.
And down on the bathroom.
And in the bathroom. Patio.
Yeah, the patio.
Yeah. I mean, there's stories we can tell that we can't tell, actually.
We can't tell.
Can't even start. I mean, Chap's getting illegal.
When we used to practice above the empty glass, we were nothing but good up there.
Well, now that's where y'all are going to be practicing this week coming up?
We're going back to our old practice.
What is that up there? I mean, is that somebody live up there?
There used to be. There might be. There's always people in and out. I don't know.
There might be critters living up there.
Anybody live up there, Dave?
Actually, they redone the floors and basically douched it and got everything out of it.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure that part with it.
It may be too nice for us.
Well, now what about the aiming, getting it started? Was there any doubts, on your all's end that it could get pulled off?
Of course.
After all this?
Of course, there's going to be doubts. I mean, we hadn't even really talked amongst each other for a while. So.
Practice, probably listened to it. I haven't screamed in a while.
I haven't played in over a year.
Sounds like me. But I'm sure you can pull it off. What about the...
I think it'll come back second nature. I think it's just like being on a bicycle. I think once we get in a room, it'll come back.
Being on a bicycle without a seat. Very comfortable.
Nah,
on a very bumpy road.
A little Vaseline there,
well, now, of course, the thing, after you left the band, what do you want to say about the unpleasantness, or just what went into your thought process to leave?
It just kind of ran its course. It was inevitable at some point.
Yeah,
everybody was kind of...
Quit being fun, man. Quit being fun, and it ain't rock and roll. It's not worth it, man.
We always said if it stopped being fun, then that's when we knew we did it too long.
Yeah.
10 years, pretty much.
It was 8 years.
9 years.
9 years.
We started in 97.
We had a few years of Donkey Punch.
We started in 97. We recorded our first album in 98.
No, 98.
98.
That was 99.
See why we can't get along, guys?
Yes,
damn it.
They're all fucking idiots.
That's going in there. But no, getting back together, of course, is this, talking about multiple breakups, multiple reunions, is this going to be the last time? Is that something that you appreciate more, or?
Never say never.
That's what I say, never say never.
Yeah, but
It may be statistically unlikely that it may happen again, but never say never.
Yeah.
There would have to be some dollar signs.
Of course, of course. Well, now, you all have obviously done a lot of shows over the course of your career as a band out of state. What were some of the best out-of-state trips? Heavy Rebel Weekender, New York?
New York City was good.
New York
Always a blast.
One of the smallest stages we ever played was right outside of Cleveland.
That's the name of that show.
Oh, yeah.
Nimbus.
Nemeth Lounge.
Nemeth Lounge.
I mean, no kidding, that stage was probably...
I was sitting on the drums. And we had another guitar player then, too, so, I mean, I was virtually sitting on the drums trying to play, and you kept backing into me, I remember. I mean, the stage was about as big as this table.
Yeah, my hip was against the bar.
But yet the crowd was one of the best, I mean, as far as fun, I mean, they were raising a lot of
It's true, they say Cleveland rocks.
Yeah, I heard the song. Now, you all have obviously known each other a long time, and how long exactly had y'all known each other? Growing up Campbell's Creek, I guess?
Yeah.
Witcher Creek?
I guess me and him started hanging around about 11 years old.
Creekers, he's a pure Bell.
No, fuck that.
DuPont City.
DPC, but.
Yeah. Just like the narrator here.
And you're what, St. Albans?
Now, how did you get hooked up with these guys there, Mr. Steve?
I was actually playing in another band. Their drummer has another band. At the time, the drummer was Bernie Ganelli, who played guitar for Noisebox. I was Noisebox's drummer. Always was a fan of them, just go to the shows, and then when Ganelli couldn't play drums, I was like, pick me.
Yeah. I think we had a newspaper interview that next day.
Well, I think the Bill Lynch article.
Yeah, I mean, I remember.
Before my first show, I was already...
Yeah, he hadn't even played yet, and he was in the newspaper. And
Didn't we have a big show kind of like New York, and we were like...
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because I played 5 times with you guys in the first show.
Yeah.
So I had 5 practices, and then I had to do it.
yeah, as soon as he joined, it really started taking off, it seemed like. I mean, we were going out of town a lot more, playing. We were out of town about every other weekend.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of
2
fun.
shows a month, at least.
Open up the clutch shows.
Yeah, well, now,
Clutch, that was good.
now, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about, like, at least here or other shows, specifically the Glass, I guess. What are some of your best memories playing or being here at the Glass?
Had to be when Billy Dynamite busted my head open opening up for Clutch.
Yeah.
I hit my head on his bass and
Cracked his head
blood
open.
coming all the way down. I thought it was sweat.
And the crowd thought it was like fake,
the crowd thought it was
but
fake
it was
blood.
real. I mean, he looked like a damn
heard this girl
wrestler.
say, "Oh, did you see how fake that blood was?" And I was thinking,
That's rock and roll right there.
2 girls, so we signed that shirt and gave it to 2 girls.
that's right. Yeah.
They cried.
I got blood on my stomach. I think I had Slim, you had it.
2 test tube babies.
Then Tom Hazel Atkins played our drums. Heard his member, he cracked his hand open on our cymbal.
Yep. And then the best person we ever opened up with us to give us good advice was Mojo Nixon.
Yeah.
What was it he said? He said, it doesn't matter if you know how to do it as long as you act like you do.
90% attitude.
Yeah, 90%
We really played that to the hilt, too.
To walk in and act like you own the bar, even though you've never been in it.
Yeah.
You've never been in your life, but yet you own that.
Yeah, he said any bar you go to, they don't know how big you are. Just walk in like you're the biggest thing they've ever seen.
Yeah.
And you're too big to play that bar.
If you act like it, don't believe it, man. Like, you know.
We took over. We played.
Well, now, specifically coming back for this show, what's it mean to do it for the Glass? For C. Charleston, what's your all's feelings about being able to do this?
We're excited, man. We've been getting phone calls from people from Roanoke and North Carolina saying they're driving up here just for this show. And
It feels good to do it for the Glass too, because really this is where we got inspired to really start what we were doing, and then they actually let us do it.
Because we used to come here and see, you know, some other bands like the Cow Slingers play, and realize there were really no other local bands here like that.
Yeah.
There was no like really high energy, good.
Since we're good show people, they can do good show.
And there was like really nothing like that locally. You know, there was no local band doing that sort of thing. It was, you know, and we really, you know, wanted to do that, and it really caught on, and people really enjoyed it.
we lived that lifestyle, so we thought we might as well make a band out of it.
And actually, we were sitting pretty much at this table right here, and we decided to start a band, I believe.
We were surprised we actually made money at it for a little while.
Yeah. Well, we first we got free beer, then we started getting money.
First you get the beer, then you get the money.
For quite some time.
But
Then the ladies. That never really happened.
The one lady.
Yeah.
God, there's one that's in freaking jail forever for killing somebody.
Well, no,
Yeah, shout out to Blondie.
of course, y'all, Blondie.
Edit that out.
Well, now, of course, y'all have been friends for so long. I mean, is this, what does being in the band mean to each of y'all? I mean, how special will you take the show?
I think the friendship was always more than the band.
Yeah.
The band just kind of happened because it was convenient because we were friends.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why it lasted so long.
Yeah.
It really
It
did.
did. I mean,
And we were all had similar tastes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it kind of fringed on different types of styles at the same time.
It gave us the vehicle to travel as a bunch of friends just traveling, seeing how if we could get to point A and point B back without breaking down.
Yeah.
We made a big adventure, and we always had fun at just seeing what was going to happen traveling and stuff.
We got to say, I'm with the band.
Yeah, that's all. That's the main thing there.
Yeah.
and when we broke up, it was kind of like getting divorced from like 3 different wives in one.
Oh, no, that's it.
Really. I mean, it
that's
was
good.
like,
That's very true.
but,
Whippers fans expect, super set type shows.
Super set,
Good.
super high energy.
All originals, no covers.
We'll be bringing some new tricks into it too. So.
Well, that should knock out there.
we have new things.
I'll do.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Yeah, I'll probably be throwing in some of my new tricks, my stage antics.
All the flames, or
Maybe blowing some fire, whatever it takes.
well, that's possible. And with that,
I've done that actually.